So what's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 15th to the 21st of September, in this, which I would say was an interesting week. Some stuff happened that I really didn't think they were gonna happen, but yeah, this was as well. This is the second week of my masters. So last week, I would say I had sort of a rough time. As well, like I had lots of months in vacation, and as well, my last semester was in Erasmus, so it was an exchange semester where I had not, I had subjects like culture and like how to speak and rhetoric, and it was not that serious. So when I come back and I have I have multiple finance classes and lots of maths and fiscal law and management accounting and all of these difficult subjects. Well, definitely it's hard as well. Most of the days I have class at 8 a.m. and you cannot miss any freaking class. And this is not kidding. In the bachelors you could actually miss them, but here you can't. It is like you have to go into the class and sign a paper saying you were in the class. So last week was tough. This week was, I would say, a bit less tough. My body got a bit more habituated. Like, I got more into the routine of waking up early, going to class, paying attention for long periods of time. And as well, something that was tough for me is that I spent 3 years with the same group of people. So when you spend 3 years with the same group of people, you get, it's like normal being with them, and everybody was friends with each other. We had a cool dynamic in the class. And last week it was so tough going back to class and with people you don't know. With people, you haven't really spent much time together with. So this week, I would say one of the biggest things that happened was that I became, or like, I started little by little, we're becoming sort of a cool friend class group, which is, it's tough. It's tough because it takes time. It has to happen organically. You cannot just all of a sudden, first day of school, everybody's best friends with each other. It doesn't work like that. You need time, and you need to go to class together and do projects together and go out with each other. And that's what happened. So Monday and Tuesday were normal class days. Wednesday I didn't have class, which was so freaking good. And then Thursday came around, and Thursday I would say was the coolest day. First, I had the two classes I liked the most, which are corporate finance and enterprise evaluation. And enterprise evaluation is with the head of my master. He's the freaking boss. It's a dude named, well, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's the best teacher I think I've ever had in my bachelor's. That's why I chose actually my master, because it's his master. As well, he got me that interested into the master that I actually even did an internship in some, in the same realm of my master, and it was just so good, and he was so cool. And one of my buddies came in a shirt, as well, he's in a suit. So one of my buddies came in a shirt, and he said, he looked him up and down, because we do a pause, like a 10-minute pause in the 3-hour class. So like 1 hour and 30 minutes, we do a 10-minute pause. He looked my buddy up and down in the pause, and he said, "Oh, you're well dressed." And then my buddy said, "Well, not as well dressed as you." And then he was like, "Ooh," and then it was a weird vibe, but a cool weird vibe. He's just a very cool man. And then we went out and we had a conference from supposedly from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I said supposedly because it didn't last. It was not from there, but we had a break, so we went out at 5 p.m. and we had an hour and a half without, mostly chilling. And then we went to drink together with the people from the class to a bar very close by to the university, which I think is very important. Like, for people to go and drink together, especially if you'll spend lots of time with them. It's very good, because you're just used to getting to know people in a serious manner, paying attention in class, you're not talking too much. But when you get out of this and you get to meet the actual person, then it will actually even help you in the work or in the study with them. But yeah, so then we went to the conference, and as well, this is, I knew we had a conference. It was 27 degrees Celsius, very freaking hot. I was in a polo and shorts. Almost none of the people from my class were formal. And then as soon as we start going up the stairs into the amphitheater for the conference, we see people in suits. And then we see the president of the university, and then we see all of our teachers in suits. And I'm like, oh hell no, like we cannot go in like this, like it's impossible, we have to get out. And then all my friends were like, no, we have to go in, we have to go in. And there was the CEO of billion-dollar technology French company that came out from my university to give out a speech as well. It's very weird. I don't come from one of the best, or the in France there's something called grande école, and usually the people who build enterprises like this get out of the top 3 out of this very formal business schools. I come from a public school, so actually having an entrepreneur that's that big coming out of my school, it's not something common. And he came out and he told us how, as well, he built another company. He sold it for around 240 million euros. And then he's building this company, has been building it since 2016. And right now they're doing quite well. They're one of the biggest tech, they call it a unicorn, one of the biggest tech companies in France. And he came out of my university. That's crazy. And he's not that old. Like, he's in his 30s, I think. So it was just so great being there. And I was like, at first I didn't even want to go. And so, you go there. I've sort of forced myself into being there. But I have to say, like, wow, like, I'm very glad I did. And then I wanted to buy as well. The conference ended at like 9:30. So I just wanted to go back home as well. On Friday, we had class at 8 a.m. And I just wanted to go back home. There's like a fried chicken restaurant close by. I told my friends, let's go there. And then they said, no, there is a cocktail. It's like, hell no. Like, why would we go to a cocktail? We have class tomorrow at 8 a.m. We just got out of this at 9:30 p.m. And we went to the cocktail, and it was so freaking cool. It was free. It has such fancy food. It had free wine. It had all of the great things. And I was like, at first I didn't even want to come there. I was like, why? Like, I think I have become, like, it's been normalized for me just to stay at home when I'm young. And what should be normal for me, it's to not be at home, to actually be out, meeting people, going to conferences, going to, eating out with people. And it's something that will probably take a bit of time to accustom because of the last months that I've spent so much time inside and with myself. But that was like a sort of wake-up call, and by far the coolest day of the week. And yeah, so right now I'll try to go to more of those as well. That was planned by university and we had to go, so I'm glad we had to go. If not, I wouldn't have gone to that. Then Friday came around. I was very tired. I came back home. I went to sleep super late at like 1 or 2, and then we had class at 8 a.m. as well. The teacher who gave me class at 8 a.m. was at the conference as well in the cocktail, so I think he didn't sleep that well too, but it was fun. It was fine, not fun. The class was fine, and then I just wanted to come back home Friday and sleep. And Saturday came around, and Saturday we went out with my friends. It was so cool, with the people of my class. Again, to have dinner. And one of them, this is insane, I didn't see him before. When he was coming to the pizza place, we're gonna have dinner at a pizza place, he got bitten by the dog of a homeless man, and he was bleeding all throughout. So then he had to go back to the hospital. I don't even know what they did to him. I think today he's okay. But it's like, that's so freaking bad. Like, imagine you just go to meet up with your friends and get a homeless man's dog biting your leg. Poor man. But yeah, we at least we enjoyed for him, I guess. We had, what did we do? Yeah, we had pizza, and we went for some drinks, and then I ended up coming back home. Then today, I would say, was the change from summer to autumn. It rained as well. The whole week has been beautiful. Like 25, 26 Celsius, every day sunny, perfect temperature. You can wear shorts, you can wear jeans. It's amazing. But today it has been raining the whole freaking day. The morning was like tough rain. Like it rained for a long time. And yeah, it turns out next week every day will be like from 21 Celsius to 19 Celsius. So it's like the PAM, like it went from 27 to 19 in a week. So it's like summer will be officially gone. Well, the official date of the beginning of autumn is tomorrow, like 22nd of September. So I guess weather was right on this time. Yeah, I guess this week was the last beautiful, sunny, beachy week of the year, which at the same time, which is sad because summer ended and there will be no more beach and sun and all this. But as well, I'm excited. It's it's gonna have the cold season is coming, Christmas is coming, Halloween is coming. So that's not bad at all. Thanksgiving is coming. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, that was this week. Today I was mostly just chilling at home, doing some maths. And as well, Friday I had a math class. I didn't understood anything. I spent all Saturday and Saturday morning and all of today, Sunday, just doing that. But at least I'm better now. I'm way better than what I was on Friday. The teacher was doing stuff I was not understanding anything at all. I had to really work through that. And yeah, this was this week, and we'll see how next week goes. And yeah, thank you a lot for watching what's been going on of this week, and see you. Bye.